My name is Ian Gotts and I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of Elements. Now, I'm often asked, why is it that clients are so excited about using Elements to manage their process knowledge and drive an operational excellence? Now, I could pick up a laptop and do a demonstration or a PowerPoint deck, but I prefer to find a pen and a whiteboard or a piece of paper and a pen. And we think about business like this. At the top of the organisation, we have strategy set by the executive team or the board with a series of goals, and inevitably that strategy will have a level of change associated with it. Change either because the company is moving to be a digital business, change because it's having to respond to regulation, change because it's implementing new systems to improve the operational excellence of the organisation. And those changes are often driven through a series of initiatives. And many of those initiatives will have an impact on the day-to-day activities of your employees, of your suppliers, or even how you want some of your customers to behave when they interact with you. So the best way of describing that is in a process map. And a process map at the highest level, probably in a live workshop with the executive team, will look like this. Some inputs, a series of activities, sort of the value chain of the organisation, and probably some supporting activities such as HR, finance or IT. And any one of those activities can be drilled down into more detail. So from that top level diagram we can build out a hierarchy of process diagrams, so we have a complete process map there, which describes the very highest level, but right down to the detailed operational level where people are actually doing the work. So that process map needs to be understood by everyone in the company, at an executive level, at an operational level, and in all the different disciplines around the organisation, whether you're in sales, finance, HR and so on. So it needs to be a very simple building block that you use to build those diagrams. We can't have lots of complicated flowchart symbols or all the BPMN symbols. So we use a very simple building block that looks like this. A trigger. When do we do something? The activity. What do we do? And we like to think of that in terms of a verb and a noun. So close sale, raise invoice, onboard new member of staff, launch project. And then we have why we do it, and obviously that output will then feed into the next activity. And resource. Who is responsible for its improvement or who actually delivers that activity? But equally well, that resource could be a system, it could be a facility. Now, if you want to know how to do that activity in more detail, then we either click on the corner of the activity box and we drill down to the next level of detail, or you can click on the paperclip, and attached to the paperclip we might have a link to a system, a link to a procedure or a work instruction, a link to a web page, a link to a document, or even a link to a video that describes how you should do something or how you should use a system. So using that very simple building block and the concept of a hierarchy of process diagrams, we can build out a process map which is the operational manual for all employees. So this content gets delivered over the web, so every employee can have access to it based on their security and access rights. But we can also share that map, because it's on the web, securely with third parties. So there may be subcontractors or suppliers who need to have access to your processes because they're delivering things on your behalf. But we've got our process map there, but the process isn't just a process map. We also need to have all the supporting applications. And that might be applications such as Salesforce, or it could be applications like SAP, or ones that you've built using a BPM or workflow solution. And we also have our database of documents. So you already have your applications, you already have some document management store of some sort, storing all those documents. So Elements is providing the management of all of your process knowledge, plus all the links into your applications and links into those documents. So it's a valuable asset, and it's something which you probably have spent a lot of time developing, and therefore it's worth managing correctly. So you wouldn't manage your accounts in Excel. So why would you manage all your process knowledge in a series of Visio or PowerPoint diagrams or Glyphy or Lucid diagrams? Why not manage in something which is designed for the job, which is Elements? So that is the power of Elements and why clients are so excited.